Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera saya ucapkan kepada hadirin sekalian yang menyaksikan siaran Virtual Speaker Corner pada episod kali ini. Saya, Amira Nadira, merupakan moderator anda bagi episod kali ini. Baiklah, panel pada episod kali ini adalah saudara Sheikh Iqbal Hakim bin Sheikh Idris. Beliau merupakan pelajar tahun 1 Bachelor Science Perniagaan Tani dan beliau memperoleh kelulusan Kolej Matrikulasi Negeri Sembilan. Baiklah, tanpa membuang masa, saya ingin menjemput saudara Iqbal bagi menyampaikan perkongsian beliau yang bertajuk Shah Rukh Khan. Menarik, bukan? Jadi dengan ini saya menjemput saudara Iqbal untuk berkongsi mengenai topik beliau. Dipersilakan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good evening. Let me introduce myself again. My name is Sheikh Iqbal and I will be presenting my speech about Shah Rukh Khan today. Woo! So I picked a quote from him, which is success is not a good teacher, failure makes you humble. Okay, let's move on. So this is a little biography about Shah Rukh Khan. He born in 2 November 1965 in New Delhi, India. And his wife named Gauri Khan, his mother Latif Fatima, and his father is Mir Taj Muhammad Khan. He made a first debut on the TV series called Diwana in 1980s. And recently, he appeared in a film called Zero in 2018. Okay. So this is a little bit of life chronology of Shah Rukh Khan that I picked. He first studied in Columbus School in North India. He's kind of excelled at studies and sports. So we can assume that he's a kind of successful and excellent student in his school. And also he received many awards and achievements as such an honor to him. And then after the school, he pursued his study at Hansrats College. He do economics, but spent most of the time at Delhi Theatre Action Group Tech. This is despite to his interest in what we call it actor's career. He also attended National School of Drama during early days of his career. I have mentioned before this. He has a very big interest in acting career. A few years later, after his mother's death, he decided to join the Bollywood and travel to Mumbai to pursue and expand his career as an actor. So starting from there, he's been acting, directing, and singing until now, 2020. And I'm aware that for next year, he might be in a brand new movie in 2021, but I forgot about the title. Well, maybe we can check it later. Okay, so now we arrive at the interesting part, which I will explain about some of his movie being a first character, which quite interesting, amazing, and loved by most of the people in the world. So let's start with Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. Okay. So the movie released in October 16, 1998. I'm not born yet this year. I'm born in 2001. So it start by Shah Rukh Khan himself, Kajol, Rani Mukherjee, and Salman Khan. So this movie achieved many awards such as films award for best actor and actress. So let me tell you a bit about this movie. This is story about Shah Rukh Khan as the main character. Um, I forgot about his character in that movie, but he has this girl best friend named Anjali. So they, at first, of their what we call it, at first they met. They usually what we call it, um, fighting each other, but not in a serious way. But eventually they become best friends. So time by time, Anjali fall in love with Shah Rukh Khan, but he in love with someone else, like what we see in the GIF on the screen. This is the story is more about after Shah Rukh Khan marry his what we call it, his love, his true love. He married the girl, but not Anjali. So the story content is more about the what happened after his wife's death. Eventually, he returned back to Anjali. So I recommend this movie to watch. Some part are funny. Most of the time are touching and very what we call it. Make my eyes gone crystal. Okay, okay. So let's move on to the next movie. Okay, this one is my favorite too, Kalho Naho. So this movie is released in November 27th in 2003. Starred by SRK, Preeti Zinta, and Saif Ali Khan. So this movie achieved a few awards too, such as Filmfare Award for Best Actress, Filmfare Award for Best Music Director, um, National Film Award for Best Music Direction, and Filmfare Award for Best Supporting Actress. So this is a synopsis. I will explain it. Naina, a girl living in a dirty life, which is the heroine, finds a new meaning of her life when she meets Aman. Aman is starred by Shah Rukh Khan. Okay. Even though she loves him, Aman claims to be married man and convinced Rocky, her friend, to woo her. To woo her means he rejected Naina's love, but he gave an opportunity to her friend, which is Rohit, who has fallen in love with Naina too. There's some reason and plot twist in this story. Well, I don't want to spoil it here because it won't be interesting anymore if I tell the whole story. So I recommend you to watch this movie, and then you will find out the truth of the story. So let's move on. Okay, this is the most I'm like literally the most favorite movie in my life. So this movie released in 14 December 2001, which is the year I was born. Start by my favorite actors too, which is Shah Rukh Khan himself, Hrithik Roshan, Kajol, Kareena Kapoor, and Amitabh Bachchan. So this movie received a Filmfare Award for Best Actress, Filmfare Award for Best Supporting Actress, Filmfare Award for Best Dialogue, IIFA Award for Best Supporting Actress, and Screen Award for Jodie Number One. Okay, so the synopsis is Rahul, which is starred by Shah Rukh Khan. the adopted oldest son of rich couple, which is starred by Amitabh Bachchan, who is become what we call it, cast as his adopted father. Um, he is banished by his father when he chooses to marry a middle class woman, which is the heroine, Kajol. But many years later, his younger brother Rohan, which is starred by Hrithik Roshan, sets out to find him. Okay, I will elaborate about this content of this movie. During the search of Rohan, during the search of his brother, he what we call it um introduce himself as someone else, not Rohan, because he wants see about see and observe what how's his brother's life after he got banished by his father. Um, and this is a scene where they make a ceremony, the Jif, make a ceremony, and during the dancing and singing and and all of that, he really miss his family to reunite again with his brother. So I really need to mention this. This scene is very sad, yet makes me happy because the strong bond of family is shown in that scene. So I really, really recommend 100% to all of you guys to watch this movie. Okay, let's move to next movie. Okay, so this is Dawn. Okay, Dawn is released in October 20 in 2006, starred by SRK, Priyanka Chopra, and Kareena Kapoor. So the synopsis is Vijay, a lookalike of criminal kingpin Dawn, is hired by DCP De Silva in order to find Dawn's secret. But after the Silva dies, Vijay struggles to reveal his real identity. So this is action genre movie. The choreography of the fighting scene is really amazed me too. And one more interesting fact about this movie is this movie and also the sequel Dawn 2 filmed in some of the scenes filmed in Kuala Lumpur. And also there is a fight scene on the KLCC tower too. As you know, we have once become the tallest tower in the world, the twin tower of Petronas in KLCC. Okay, they made the scene there. Even I'm Malaysian, never have a chance to be on the sky bridge of the KLCC. Okay, I'm quite jealous to him. But there's something that I want to tell the fact of Shah Rukh Khan. Well, as we know, our former Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir, um, okay, Shah Rukh Khan made Tun Dr. Mahathir as his idol in his life to achieve success and motivational during his career, and also not just in active, maybe for his survival in his life, and also any other thing else. Okay. So thank you for to spend your time. Sorry, not expand. Spend your time with me and hearing my little sharing about Shah Rukh Khan. And I hope all of you guys will entertain watching this video. And um, thank you to our moderator. Amira Nadira uh, to lead this program. And that's all for me. Thank you.
All right. Thank you to Iqbal, our panel, Iqbal. So actually, I didn't know that he will present it in English, but anyway, It's good to hear your sharing. It's good to hear his sharing. So I I hope that you guys enjoy with this episode, the 10th episode of Visual Speakers Corner. So I think uh, this is the end of episode 10, and until we meet again. Thank you, everyone. And with that, I end it with our motto, pertanian adalah tunjang kehidupan. Thank you.